Good evening. Just give me a minute, just trying to do something. Hi Terry, hi Jay. How we doing? Dave, Andy, Secret Thames, Bob, good evening. How's everybody doing? Hi AJ. Hi Darren, hi Steve Parsons. Bear with me 1 minute. David Smith, Francis, how are we all doing? Hi Sue, hi Fred. Everything's gone on a go slow. Right, who we got then? Hi Diane, hi Nick, happy birthday. Hi Glenn, Emma, Blistering Barnacles, Annie Bees, Graham, Jabba, Tall Paul, how's you doing mate? Hope your hand's getting better. Hi John. Hi Jay. Bear with me, the computer seems to have gone on a bit of a go slow. There we go. Save. Hang on, bear me 1 second and I will be back. Right, done. Right, finished. Good evening everybody, how are you doing? Hang on, a few people I missed. Hi Jamie, Self-Devon Magneteers, Michelle, Devota, Barnsley Treasure Hunter. How's everyone doing? It's that time of the week again. It's Friday. Hi Chris, Sean. Ooh, coming on thick and fast now. Getting good, thanks. That's good, Paul. That is definitely good news. Good news. Right, okay, so we have a guest coming on at 8:15. I'm sure a few of you will recognise who it is. But been a few weeks trying to get him on, but he's a very busy man, but we've managed to get him. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the birthday girl is on here. Happy 60th, Nick. Hi, Diane. Hi, Dan. Anyone I missed, I do apologise, but thank you for joining. So, we're back out Sunday after a weekend off last week. The girls went out, but the lads, we all had plans. We all had set things to do. Hi, Trevor. But hi, Gerd. Yes, it was unusual having a week off, but don't worry because I've got a video that I shot just after lockdown in, I think, January 2021, I believe it is. So I'm going to be putting that one out. It is a really good video. That was an amazing find. It probably was the first one of them found. One more has been found since, but yeah, definitely a good one that was. Hi Susan. But yes, that will be out on Wednesday at 7. But I was talking to somebody the other day about, like YouTube and subscribers, and quite a big YouTuber by all accounts, and he was showing me about running through the new search feature within YouTube Studio. There is a search feature there that basically says what people are searching for. So if you're going to be putting your videos on there, you can go on there, and if you think of a title, something you're going to put in there, search it, it tells you its popularity, from which country people search for them sort of things. It also shows you something else which is really interesting, because it shows you demographics. So you can say put magnet fishing in there and just the UK, and it tells you whether it's a high search, a low search, or nobody search. You can go into other countries like Australia, I think, America, Canada, and one strange one was India. Now, I wouldn't have thought, to be honest with you, that Indian people watch UK magnet fishing ones, but if you put people's channel names in there and you put in say your channel name, it tells you if people are searching for India. Now, I was quite surprised by some that India was a very high search area for somebody. I won't say any more, I'll let you do your own searching on that one. So just remember that there's ways of finding things out, because years ago I looked at someone else's demographics and they actually showed me it, and they told me that their highest audience was India and Indonesia, which for a UK magnet fisher, don't you find very strange? But that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to get bitchy, but it just doesn't. Just have a look, see, put your channel name in and see which countries are searching for. It is also good because if you're trying to get a bigger American audience, you can actually see whether the Americans are searching for you. You could even see if the Indians are searching for you, but I very much doubt it. But anyway, enough of that. So, hi Annie B, how you doing? Hi Marie. AJ, yeah, I've got views from all around the world, but I wouldn't say I've got a very high search in India. To be honest with you, it was not even, my channel was not even searched in India. But there is some that are, and it makes you ask a question. Why are Indian people searching? I'm just going to leave you with that one. Just work it out yourself. Work it out yourself. Some people on here know exactly what I'm talking about, but we're going to leave it there. So, what did we do last week? Oh, that's it, yes, we had a couple of the outcasts on the week before with the open evening. That was quite interesting. It was different. Definitely something that we will do again, because a lot of you said in the comments, I've been reading them, a lot of you have said it was nice to put faces to some of the names I see on here all the time. So, hi Leela, Sean's Adventures and Little Sophie, good evening. So yeah, have a search, have a play around. Some fishers get really odd sub. They do. So just remember that. There's one thing I'll say: hard work pays off. There is other ways, but that's cheating. I'd rather have all my subscribers like you lot here. Went out with an Indian karaoke singer years ago. Only you, Glenn. Does anyone fish in India? Well, this is the question, isn't it? Maybe that's why they want to search our videos, to see what's in the water. But there we go. As you can see, we've got the Union Jack, the 70-year Jubilee. I thought we better put the Union Jack up tonight to get into the spirit. I sort of got into the spirit this morning because that was a long dog walk, and the dog just dragged me straight to the pub on the way home. Terrible. I can't believe it did that. But yes, the dog, it wanted a drink, so I had to oblige, and he forced me to have one as well. Hi Phil. If I've missed anyone, I do apologise. Hard work does pay off, that's it, and that's, at least you can say they're all mine and I did it my way. We are back out Sunday. We are torn between two locations at the moment, but we are working on it. I'm sure the Outcast will have a discussion. Nicola's not coming out because she's celebrating. She's going to a street party. Yeah, she's going to go to a little street party in the field, and apparently they have punch-ups at her street parties, so I think she's going to have a good time. I'm sure, Jabba, you will be having a few pints just to celebrate. Hi Raymond. Smart dog. You're right, David, it is a smart dog. I'm hoping he doesn't want to go tomorrow as well. Well, you never know, Devota. But yeah, I'm hoping that he wants to do it tomorrow. I mean, that he doesn't want to do it tomorrow. It's a poor excuse. Oh, that's terrible, Paul. That's terrible. But, I know. Does he like Guinness? That dog likes anything. But we shall see. Go out later, because by the time you walk past the pub, it's open. Wish our dogs could use that excuse. Oh, dear. Hi, Ian. How you doing? Sunny Real. Glenn has relations there as well. Can't wait to get out of it. I can't. A week off. I'm still suffering. Hi Mo. Greetings from USA. Greetings from the UK. What have we got then? Always have a good party in the street. I'm sure it is. Hi Barry. Like watching EastEnders. Does anyone like watching EastEnders anymore? Hi Stevie. Lovely day it was. Sat down by the sharks in Hackney. Oh, I know exactly which ones you mean. I do. I know exactly which ones you mean as well. Only if the dog's paying. No, they never pay. But we'll just have to see tomorrow. See what tomorrow brings. YouTube, my video, 1 out of 10,500 views. The media didn't show any images. Controversial. Too controversial. Yeah, I know they do have some strange ones. It's like the sort of the strange ones of the people that report my Friday lives. It happens. If I've had a few now, I've had a few. Didn't win them all. Let's have a look. Let's try and catch up with the comments. Went out fishing today in South or West London. Do you get any good, Jabba? Got to get back to London sometime. It's been so long since I've been to London. Does the pub take me? No, they just take cash. Cash or card, but oh well. Myself and the kiddies. Oh, also, I was reading something else today on Facebook, and I see that someone's got a little bit upset. Well, you don't need to be. You just do your own thing. Sod what everyone else thinks. There's too much backstabbing. If you don't like someone, just keep your gob shut. But no one needs to stop doing what they're doing. Ignore everyone else. Just do your own thing, and that's what it's all about. You do what's right for you, not what other people flipping do. No, but they do have treats for the dogs there. They have a beer barrel outside with water in to get your water, and they actually give the dogs treats as well. So, but no, all good fun. Beth, what did you do? Harfield trailer, but didn't get anything good. Well, at the end of the day, you're getting stuff out, and that's all that matters, isn't it, really? You're getting stuff out. So, I'm finally caught up with the comments. EastEnders gone rubbish. I think I stopped watching it around 2000. It was quite a long time ago. Yeah, everyone do your own thing. Sod everyone else. Too much bickering. If you don't like someone, keep your opinion to yourself. For God's sake. It's fishing. We're all doing the same thing. If you've got the love for fishing, clearing the waterways out, do it. Ignore what everyone else is doing around you. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So, you know, all this backstabbing and spying and bickering and screenshotting, give it up, please. Enough. Move on. The summer is coming. Blimey, life's too short to be bitching. Let's just flipping get on and flipping do our own thing. And if somebody doesn't like you, tough. You know, it's their problem, not yours. So, there we go. But anyway, no one will ever stop you magnet fishing. I bet Marie can make you stop fishing. Let's bring our guest on. Let's get moving on, and here we go.
We can get this right.
There we go. Good evening.
Good evening. Hold on, okay. Just don't move, Nigel.
Now, how you doing, Chris?
Every time you speak a little raucously, you vibrate my camera and it falls.
I'll talk quietly then.
Thank you. Thank you. How you doing, my friend?
Very well. Good evening, Chris from Addicted To Bleeps. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, sunburn, as we were speaking about earlier.
I know, I'm sort of getting a bit of colour at last.
Yeah, you look good, man. You look Turkish.
I'm sure a few of them on here will have a few more choice words than that for me.
Yeah, I just noticed it's nice to know that you guys get the same amount of hate in the magnet fishing community that we do in the metal detecting community.
You won't believe some of the hate we've had.
Well, what is that about? I
think it's like with the metal detecting. I think it's down to jealousy, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. Can you hear me all right, by the way?
Sorry?
Nigel.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. All right. I don't need these in then.
I think,
okay, great. Yeah.
I think a lot of it's jealousy. I think with you, it's you get permissions, and other people get jealous when you find something because they can't get the permissions, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. But also, it's got to be similar to magnet fishing as well, because we've got a canal down here that legally we're not allowed to go, and then there's private owners that allow magnet fishing, and so it's the same permission-wise. It seems to be down here. So I guess that people would get annoyed in the same instance for that. But other than that, it's just you're finding better stuff for them.
Yeah, but we should still do our own thing. You do your own research. Yeah. You get the permissions. You just get on with it. You know, I think the problem is you get a good area and everybody wants to hit it. Well, they should have got in before you. That's all it boils down to.
Yeah. And if you're doing it legally, then no one can complain, really, can they?
Yeah.
You know, it's like Yeah, that's it. So, I mean, I haven't done much magnet fishing. The first time I did it, my magnet got stuck to my car, like semi-permanently. So then but it was in my bag. So I had my bag, and then my bag just went and got stuck to the car. And then I pulled that off, which ripped some of the paint off. I'm like the Eddie Edwards. Like, remember the Eagle Edwards, the skier?
Yeah.
I'm the him of magnet fishing.
But did you enjoy it?
Found a can of Spam. That sucked. Found loads of knives. I did, yeah, I did. But I don't know. I want to do it again. I do want to do it again. It's just finding places, to be honest with you.
You should come out with us one week.
I'd love to. I'd absolutely love to. I think it'd be awesome. Yeah, definitely. Only if I could find a gun, though. I see you guys with your thumbnails, with all your guns and all your cool, massive swords and stuff like that. I want to find something like that. I don't want to find a pair of scissors.
You can't always have it good.
Take me to where the guns are.
Well, I've just found a bar shot cannonball.
What? An actual cannonball?
Eh?
An actual cannonball?
A bar shot one. I've had cannonballs before, but this is a bar shot one. This looks like a dumbbell. It's got 2 balls with a rod between them.
Oh, hello.
And the idea is that when they shot it out, it spun round in circles, and they used to fire it into master ships to take the mast down.
It would, yeah.
Or also, if they hit lower in the ship, rather than just sink them, if it hits it hard enough, all the splintered of woods would come off and kill all the rowers.
Cool. It's got blood stains on it.
But yes,
Bits of people's teeth.
But yes, but I found a normal cannonball that day. Then I found the bar shot cannonball.
What? That is so cool. I want to find a cannonball. The most cannonball-y thing that I found is it's a musket ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've had about 4 or 5 cannonballs now.
Oh man, so they're quite common-ish.
Yeah, the bar shot one came from near a castle.
Oh, that makes sense.
But the thing is, they're French. Because we had a different one, and our version, the British one, was an extendable one, and it was called Queen Anne's Revenge.
Cool.
And that was 2 balls with 2 rods, and the idea is you sit it close. When they fire it, the rods slide out and it stops.
Right.
It's trouble finding these things. You start researching things you never would have thought of before.
What was the age of that?
16th, 17th century?
Did we have a problem with the French then? I can't remember.
I don't know. And the fact is, it was in the UK, which makes it even more intriguing. Why?
Oh, yeah, but come on, our relationship with the French has been tenuous at times, let's be honest. So it could have been, I don't know, there could have been all sorts of things going on there, some sort of scrap or... and all that.
So, we met by the side of a big hole.
We did. We did indeed, yes. We did. That was fun, wasn't it?
It was an interesting day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good, that hole, wasn't it?
It was deep. It was a big hole.
Yeah, that'd be on the count of the JCB.
And you was wearing a nice green hat.
Yeah, where is that? It's not here. Yeah, I kind of regret that now.
I still think you look like a croupier.
I watched the footage back. I was like, yeah, that wasn't such a good idea.
What you should do, you should have put all lights in it, LED lights.
Yeah, everyone said that. Everyone's up there, up your way. Everyone's fascinated about putting LED lights in my helmet.
All chavs round here, innit?
But yeah, I'm just going to go with a solid green one next time, I think.
Yeah.
But that was fun. It was great meeting everybody. I loved it.
You like standing out though. It made you different to everyone else.
And that's kind of not my role in that particular pilot that we were filming.
Yeah.
I don't want to. My role is just to kind of like sit backwards and ask stupid questions and let Steve and Melissa kind of take over the main thing. So yeah, I regret my massively fluorescent green helmet.
We had Stephen on here a while ago. He likes to chat, doesn't he?
Oh, he's a grumpy git. God awful. I hate every minute I spend with that man. He gave me, like, earlier, he's like, oh, I need your biography from you. I'm like, he said, I need it in half an hour. And I was in the middle of a field, and it's like 2 miles to my van. And I was like, I can't get it. well, you better get it. No, I love that. I love that man to pieces. I love him to pieces. He's hilarious. He's got a good sense of humour, and I don't think I have met anybody else in any other particular field that has his level of geek. Like, I mean, you get Star Wars fans, you get like Star Trek fans, and then you get him with World War II ordnance, and it's just. I mean, I could give him, like, say, right, Steve, what's that? And you're like, well, that's a Flux 7216 from a Spitfire, obviously.
Yeah.
And I just feel like this small. The man makes me feel this small whenever I have a conversation with him, because it's like, I should know. Like, well, why don't you know that? It's so obvious.
Yeah, there was something that me and Aaron was finding. There were just these little pipes, and we was like, that just looks like a bit of water pipe, and we're in the pile behind us like that.
Don't throw that in there.
He come by, I said, what's that? He goes, I won't use the words he used, but he said, they are rare. He says, I said, yeah, there's about 6 or 7 of them in that pile behind us. And he's straight into the pile because they are really rare. They're for cleaning barrels of guns. And we'd be going,
oh, no.
And then he's like, he says, pass one here. So he stands up on the hill. If anyone finds these, keep them, they're rare. With me and Aaron's going through the pile going, where are all them pipes gone?
I always love it when someone's got a enthusiasm and passion for something, be whatever that is.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. If they've got a sincere passion for it, you've just got to doff your cap to him every single time, because it's like, good on you. And when he's in that environment, I love watching him. He's literally. I mean, the guy's like 6'4".
Yeah.
And he just squeezes into this little child again. He goes.
It was like I was old, and he came and it was like, what's that? He says, do you know what it is? I went, no, that's why I'm asking you. And like you say, straight away, he's on it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's the people in the chat and watching this won't understand the intricacy of the teeniest piece of rusty metal that you could show him. Right? It could be you would lob it, go in your scrap bin. Go, what's that teeny little thing there? It was straight away. I know exactly what that is. And if that wasn't in a gun or whatever, it wouldn't work. You're like, how? Man? Yeah. He's like Rain Man, isn't he?
Well, yeah, because considering what he does for a living, it's not like he does it as a job. You know what I mean? If somebody that actually spent 8 to 10 hours a day researching it, I get it. But he doesn't.
No. But then again, does it? We don't know what he gets up to at night, Nigel.
You mean when he's got his head down there with his booklet reading?
I think under the covers with a torch.
But anyway, so where did you meet him? Where did you bump into Mr. Taylor for the first time?
We filmed Battlefield Recovery together. I don't know if you saw it, but it was on Channel 5 and Netflix for a long time. And we were thrust together as presenters, 2 of 4 presenters in that show. And we got on immediately. In fact, we kind of hated each other in a metal detecting forum, because it's just names and you can't put a name to a face. And I would ask stupid questions about World War II stuff, and he'd be like, "Oh my god, you're so stupid! God, oh my god, you're so ginger. What is wrong with your face?" Like, anybody knows that that's a free oath. I don't know, whatever,
Yeah.
And so we met each other in Latvia, and we said, "Oh, that's me on the forum." And he was like, "Oh, that's me on the forum. You are bloody horrible." So, and we got on. We've been good mates ever since. He come to my wedding, and yeah. He's a good boy, and because of his job as well, I can share my health anxieties at whatever time of the day, and just go, right, this has just happened to me. Am I going to die? I think he really enjoys those texts.
He likes to tell a story, but we'll leave that for another day. So, metal detecting. What got you into metal detecting? Or when? That's the other question.
When was about 10 years ago. And what was it's right. So I had a bass guitar tuition channel on YouTube.
Yeah,
was doing really, really well. And I thought, I'm getting kind of bored of this. So I want to do something which is really bizarre and make a YouTube channel around it. So I thought, what's the most weirdest thing I can get into? So I was like, metal detecting. Those guys are crazy. What are they doing out in the field waving those sticks at the mud? I thought, yeah, I'm gonna have some of that. And I got into it as a laugh. I bought a 25 quid metal detector from China. Thought this is the stupidest thing. This is ridiculous, but it was hilarious. And I thought there's loads of comedy around it. I went down to the beach, found a £1 coin, and went, "Oh my god, the myth is true. They actually can find treasures." And after that, I was just fanatical about it. Hence, addicted to bleeps. I just fell in love with it, head over heels. I went, and I still am that way now. And you know what? The great thing about it, I don't know if this happened to you.
Yeah.
I didn't have any interest in history at school at all whatsoever. I didn't care one jot about history, not bothered. But when I got into metal detecting and I started kind of like transposing and researching the finds, and I found out about our fascinating history, the depth of it, I love history now as well.
You find yourself finding a small thing and you're looking on Google for hours and hours, and then you look at it and you think that's not quite like mine, so you don't want to say it's that, so you keep looking and looking and looking, and it becomes an obsession till you can say it's one of them.
But it's not only that. What I like most about it is if I find something like an unusual button, for example, and then I can relate that button to a historical context. So the people that use this button did this in their lives, and this and this and this and this and this. And I found a gold stater a couple of years ago, which is a Celtic coin, and it was of the Trinavontes tribe, and it was related to Boudica. And it's like, oh my god, their tribe and the tribe that we are, and the Icenian. Amazing. Just bam, putting bits of the puzzle together. It's phenomenal. Yeah, absolutely.
And it becomes, as you say, very addictive.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it ticks all the boxes. It's like magnet fishing.
Yep.
You've got the endorphins and the dopamine of finding things. That makes you feel good.
Yeah.
You're out in the fresh air, breathing in good air. That makes you feel good in that natural environment.
Yeah.
And you're moving. Not moving a lot, of course, the same with magnet fishing. You're not sat eating a McDonald's watching bloody EastEnders or something. You know? So it just ticks all the boxes. No wonder we feel good when we're doing these things.
I find that when you're out, you're sort of in this own little world, because everything that you've just come from is gone, because you're focused, aren't you? Once your focus is on what you're doing, you don't think about anything else. No,
it's a form of meditation in that way. So the point of meditation is you focus on the breath, or you focus on something, and then if you do that for long enough, you'll start feeling really, really good. Because your mind becomes not empty, but the chattering stops because you're focusing on something else. And you can't do two things at once. So that's another reason why it makes us feel so good all the time, and it's just great, man. When I go out to Texas, I say that's my church. This is my church, because this is where I find peace. This is where I'm at my happiest.
Doesn't matter how bad your week's been. If you've got that to look forward to the weekend, it gets better and better. And once you're there, that's it.
And then a teeny little good find just compounds it. If you find something really nice, it's just elation, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh my god. But if you don't find anything, I always say to myself, I haven't lost anything, because I've been out and I've wandered and I've exercised and I've breathed in good air and got my hands dirty in the mud, and so it really is just win-win, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is. Okay, so I'm not being rude, Nigel. I'm trying to get my internet to work. After everything we said about how great Macs are before.
Sorry?
I said it. After everything we said about how great Macs are, now mine's not working properly, and I'm blaming you for that.
That's fine. Right, I'll go through a few of the comments then while you're playing around with that. Let's have a look who we got then.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's have a look, because there's so many gone by. Right. Right, I've gone back quite a way.
Is the sound okay? That's my main concern.
Yep. Yeah, you're good.
Good. Okay, cool.
Okay, let's have a look. He's a cool geek.
Which I wouldn't say it's cool. Cool? Nah, that is pushing it. He's definitely a geek, but I'm not entirely sure the cool thing should stay.
Glenn said I could speak to Stephen Taylor for hours, find him interesting.
Yeah, until he winds you up. It won't take long. Won't be hours.
When we had a chat with him before we actually did the dig with him and that, we had a bit of a chat with him to see what it's all about. And I think we used Teams, and they're only good for an hour. And the hour came and went, and it was back on, and the hour came and went.
And he was still talking about a teeny little bit of metal, and you had fallen asleep ages ago, right?
Well, Glenn kept fetching things, saying, "What's this? What's this?" He was in his element. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. I absolutely 100% know what you mean. Yeah,
Stephen picks on me too. Nicola, everyone picks on you. Can you wish little Nicola a happy birthday? She's 60 today.
Happy birthday, Nicola. She is not 60, man. I've met her. You are out of order. Nicola, I've got your back. Yeah, all right. You're definitely nowhere near 60.
Don't join the Nicola Appreciation Society.
Nicola's cool, man. I like her.
No, because she never brings a kettle anymore.
Oh, I hate her. She's the next Steve Taylor.
I agree, Glenn. Folks who talk history are the best to talk with. We'll speak to Steve then, because he's old. So if you want to, talk to history people, evening, Steve.
Steve Taylor here?
No, Steve, Rusty Nuts, the one that you met as well at the side of the hole, one with the Bren gun.
Oh yeah, I like him because he's got a gun. He was cool.
Good evening, Tracy. Snuck away from the early birthday party for 5 minutes. There we go. Sneaking away from your own birthday party. Well,
must be a bit intense.
Oh, you're apparently Glenn says you're a brilliant chap.
Oh, thanks, Glenn. Who's Glenn?
Glenn, Peaky Dippers, the other one you met, the Brummy, the loud one.
Oh man, no. Everybody at that dig was awesome. Like, everybody was really, really cool and friendly and lovely. No, I loved everyone up there. Really, really cool. Some of them are hilariously funny as well. Can't remember the dude's name. He's coming down here. He comes down here on holiday. I can't remember his name now. And we're going to meet up because we're going to go do some bunkers because I explore as well. I don't know if you know, I do like urban exploration. So all of the World War II stuff that we've got down here. I'm going to show him some nefarious holes there, Nigel.
Did you date your bar shot? Not completely, no. Bar shots are really hard to date. That's trouble. That's the trouble with a lot of things we find. Is trying to get the date. You get a rough idea. Because I found a flow butt. That was on my video this week. That's my first little flow butt, which was nice.
A flow butt?
Yeah. Nice little flow butt pistol. Muff gun.
God.
Muff gun, yeah.
Muff gun?
Yeah, that's what they called it.
That's what they used to call me in my youth.
It's the ones like the ladies used to hide in their muffs, scare guns.
Yeah.
In the little gloves. But yes, I've got a pepper pot pistol, pinfire one.
Yeah. Oh, nice. How many guns have you found?
Sorry.
How many guns have you found?
82, I think.
Sorry, Nick. 82. What the hell? I'm never going up there again. It obviously has a really bad crime problem.
Well, unfortunately, I've only been able to keep 3 of them.
Oh, so you'll have to hand it, because they're firearms, aren't they? So you have to hand them into the police.
The pinfires are good. I can keep the pinfires because no ammunition available for them. And the muff gun is, that's non-available. It's only like a scare gun. It never actually fired things.
So you've had guns through all ages, I'm guessing, and all types of guns. 1860
through to about the 70s.
70s, bloody hell! So in the is it all pistols in the this century, last century? Like revolvers. And
stuff. I had a
automatic rifles in there. Is there?
Black powder rifle.
Wow.
That was about 4'6". That thing stood. It was a long old gun. That was.
Bloody hell.
And obviously the Sten guns, 6 of them.
6?
Yeah.
Why?
Weed and Beck in the canal.
Ah, yes, of course.
Yeah.
And grenades too.
20 odd.
Yeah, I know you've had grenades because
Oh, grenades. Yeah, Mermaid Pool up in Tuck Moors. We pulled 23 grenades out of there.
23 grenades, bloody hell. So what do you do? Have you researched? I mean, how does it work with magnet fishing? Do you research a place first, or do you just go, like we do sometimes in metal detecting, just get in there, bam, hope for the best, and then research it once you start finding things?
A lot of time when we research, you look at an area, you'll search its history, you'll search for crime statistics. If they're high, you go. There is places that I've mentioned, even Glenn won't go there. He said there's no way we're going there because of crime statistics and the areas. Some people won't want to go.
Is it Liverpool?
No. But there's other places where you wouldn't go in a group of less than 5.
Wow.
But crime statistics is good for finding them. You see, grenades, they were all training ones that we found. I've got one sitting in the cupboard over there, actually.
Right.
The grenades, but we was giving them away. We gave one to Bondi when he came to our collab last year, and he went through customs with a grenade.
Oh, that was wise.
It was only an empty one. It was all right, but he was quite shocked to be given a grenade.
Yeah. It's like was it a lighter? I used to have a grenade that was a lighter. Yeah.
But there is so many grenades in the water. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's weird as well. That's strange, isn't it? That Bondi guy, Bondi is Australia, isn't it?
Yep.
So I'm taking it he's Australian.
He's Australian, but he lives in Amsterdam.
Gotcha. Right. Okay. Understood. Man, I am so wanting to go magnet fishing now. I really do.
Well, drop us a message. Let us know where you are, and we'll organise something.
Yeah, absolutely. Me and Cy Fines went and we went into a drained canal last year. So it had been drained down in Maidstone. Was finding so much cool stuff. Like seriously, like just everything. But we kept on finding people's magnets. When I put it in there, got it snagged and had to cut it. And so I've got a magnet. Got plenty of magnets. They're not a problem.
Oh yeah, we ain't short of them. We go well armed.
I'm a bit concerned about them near my mobile phone. Should I be?
I don't know. I wouldn't stick you from one. I mean, we get a lot of phones, but you wouldn't want to put it too close to your phone because if it magnetises the autofocus, then your camera's not going to be very good.
And that's what I need mine for. How about my bank card?
Your what? Sorry.
Bank card.
I've destroyed a couple.
Right, so they shouldn't go anywhere near.
Magnetic strips and magnets don't work very well. Yeah,
gotcha.
I've killed 2 bank cards by just having it in my pocket with the magnet not even touching it.
Yeah, gotcha. That concerned me. That did. I thought, oh yeah. Once I got this magnet, I thought this is going to be easy. Just lob it into the river and off we go. And then the bloody thing got stuck to my car, and that was that. And then I thought, hold on a second, magnets, my phone. And then I thought my bank cards, and I started getting a bit paranoid about it. But yeah, okay, cool. Is there anything else I need to know? I don't have like a pacemaker or anything. How about a USB stick?
Never tried the theory, to be honest with you. Theoretically, I mean, I've always got my watch on, and I'll quite often get it stuck to my watch, the magnet, and it's not affected the watch.
And that's an Apple Watch, isn't it?
Mm.
You kind of figure it would.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like I say, with the phones, it's not so bad, but it's the camera, because you've got mechanical moving parts. So the minute you magnetise them, that's when it's going to struggle.
And they're teeny, aren't they? They really, really are.
Yeah, it's so small, but you will have to come to the collab in August.
Have to come to the what?
Collab that we're doing, the big charity fundraiser we're doing. Last year, it's in August 21st. We organised it last year. We had 252 fishers turn up.
Right, okay, cool. That's great. It might be the Joan Allen Festival thing, the metal detecting thing.
That is the week before, I believe, because that's what Bondi is going to.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I might be able to come up then. That's Northants, yeah?
No, it's going to be Birmingham area.
Right. That's nearer, isn't it?
Yes. So we keep it there because it's sort of centralised. Last year Bondi came because he was over here for the detectable thing.
Yeah.
And he also came to the collab, which was a very nice shock to set everybody when they saw him there. But cool. We have a few names coming, but you should come to that. We've told Stephen he needs to come along.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm up for that, definitely. Birmingham as well, massive crime rate, right?
Yeah, last year we did. Obviously, we're not going to go into Birmingham because then otherwise Them £8 that everyone's got to pay the council for the low emissions. We want them £8. We don't want them giving it to the council.
No,
but this year we're also raffling a car.
Oh, bloody hell. Did you find it with a magnet?
No, I haven't found a complete one yet, but last year we raised £5,000 for cancer research. This year our goal, we're trying to push it to 10 grand, and we're doing it for young lives with cancer now.
Oh, that's important. That's really important. Yeah, absolutely. No, yeah, I'll come along if you want.
There we go. So you've got advance notice. We have another big name coming.
And it's it's down on video now, so I have to do it.
Perfect. But you will enjoy it. You'll get to meet some very strange people from all walks of life, but they're a great bunch, really.
Well, if they're as friendly as the other lot that were up when we did that hole, then I'll be happy.
Yeah. And that's what it's about. Do you find that in metal detecting when you go? Do you ever go out in groups? Do you find the people are okay, or some are a bit nerdy, or...?
It's people, isn't it, Nigel? It's people. You get when you get any group of people, then you're going to get a big mix of people. You know, it's the way it is. It doesn't seem to be any type of person that is a metal detectorist. You're going to get idiots. You're going to get really nice people.
Yeah.
You're going to get strange people. Get funny people. Yeah, it's just and then you just find your gang, don't you? You find your people. You find your type of kind of like humour and stuff. And that's it. Same as any hobby, really.
Yeah, and that's it. But even strange people are fun people, you know.
Not if they're like chewing on a badger. Not my type of fun.
Oh dear. Right, I suppose we better talk about you with your swinging and finding. What I see, you've got a lot of things behind you.
Yeah.
What would you pick as your best ever find?
Oh, that's with the museum at the moment. Well, in 4 years with the blooming guys. My best ever find was a Bronze Age hort, which was axe heads, 4,000-year-old axe heads, spears, knives, daggers, rapiers, and awls and stuff like that. That's probably my favourite find, just because of the historical context of that. And also the axes, they were patterned in such a way that they'd never seen this like intricate workmanship from Bronze Age anything.
Right.
Think about it, man. 4,000 years old. These things were still sharp. Number one. Number two, the workmanship is like it's done on a machine.
Yeah.
You know, they sat there with twigs doing that. I don't know if it was twigs, but you know, it's crazy. But up there, I think that up there, I don't know if you can see, that's a snake bracelet.
Yeah.
That could be Viking. If not Viking, it's they're pretty sure it's Roman. That there's a gold queen. You can't see, but there's a gold queen hand there. And loads of hammers and I've had all sorts of things. But yeah, that's my favourite find, I think. Definitely.
So, in all fairness, you're relatively new to metal detecting compared to a lot of people, and you've had some amazing finds.
10, 11 years, yeah, I guess so. I feel like I haven't. I feel like people are finding so much more better stuff around me, but then I think then I just have to remind myself and go, hold on a second, no, you've done really, really well out of this. But I think the best finds, all of that stuff aside, is the personal stuff. So I found it's like quite a sad story actually. I found a pendant that said Luella on it, and it had a picture, and it was on the beach, Folkestone Beach, and on the other side it had like her birthday and her death date.
Right.
And I think she was 21. Anyway, I was like, oh man, someone's lost this. This isn't cool. So I started doing some research on it, and I found out that the girl, there was a big high case down here, and this horrible creature, her boyfriend, had given her like loads of drugs at a festival, and then filmed her dying, basically. Like, really nasty dude, man. But her dad was a Holby City actor, John.
Yeah. I remember the story, actually. I do remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's now become a friend. And so I thought, is this the same? So I texted him on Twitter, messaged him, so look, I found this thing. You're Scottish. I doubt it. Is it yours? And he went, mate, I come down Folkestone to swim. I was there. It came off. Thank you so much for finding that. And we met up, had a good old chat, and that is the best type of find because it's so personal.
Yeah,
and I
exactly. Yeah,
handing that back to him, and he was in tears, and I was, oh man, beautiful. Yeah, that's the best one.
I think getting things back like that, like you say, it's so personal.
Yeah.
I mean, we did a TV show where Steve pulled out a safe and Nicola, and they found this Rolex card, which is like a certificate of authenticity for this one, and it had a name on it, and managed to get it back to the owner. And that made such a difference to him because he's got this Rolex he had bought for his 40th. You can't get another one of these cards; it gets one, and it devalued the watch by so much. And he wants to pass it to his son.
Right.
You see, and without that, it's not worth as much money. And because it was a plastic card, it survived being in the water for over 10 years.
Yeah.
And the difference in people's faces, just what you think, a little bit of plastic. I mean, yours is very personal, I get that, but it's a nice feeling to hand something back to someone, isn't it?
It's a buzz.
Mm.
You get a bigger buzz from empathy, compassion, and doing the right thing by your fellow humans and helping them out.
Yeah.
Than you do finding something which is worth money. Way more.
Yeah.
And I've done it on a few occasions now, and it's just handing them something. I mean, I've been kind of like not employed, but asked to find rings and gold rings that people have lost, and I found them for people and handed them over, and it's just great. Brilliant. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Well, I've just had a super chat from Zarps Metal Detecting. Do you know who that is?
Zarps.
Zarps.
I don't know.
Big hello from sunny South Africa, joining you guys. Well, thank you very much and appreciate the super chat.
Africa. Do you like my South African Africa?
Remind me of the guy from Lethal Weapon 2.
Yeah. They don't say sit, they say suck. It's cool, man. I love that. I love that South African twang. It's awesome.
There we go. That's it. The watch devalued by $2,000 without that card.
Wow. And I mean, you say that it's not personal, but that is personal because of his idea of how he linked it to his son.
Yeah.
So therefore, it becomes personal straight away. It doesn't really matter what it is.
No. There was also some little charms from a bracelet that his wife, her dad had given to her. And I think they took the chain and just sort of left the pieces from it. So little bits, tiny little pieces that they weren't gold, it was gold plate, it weren't nothing expensive, but it's little things that you're never going to get back again, isn't it?
Yep. I mean, my daughter has them, and my dad, before he died, every year for her birthday and Christmas, bought her one of those little charms.
Yeah.
And then those charms stop now. So you lose one of them, it's a big deal. That's a massive deal. And people do. What makes me most sad is when you find something on the beach or something which is you're pretty damn sure you're going to find the person. So it's obvious, it's like got a name or something like that, and you just can't find it. That's I hate that.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Just reading one of the comments from Nigel Perry. I want to hear about Chris and swinging. Stop talking about magnet fishing and metal detecting.
Wow.
Yeah.
You leave your headlights on.
Nigel's a part-time peaky dipper. He's part of them, but he's not on every weeker like Glenn and Marie. And I still want to have a chat with him because I've got words to say to you, Nigel. I really have. But we shall see. There we go.
You got to find anything? Oh, sorry. Go on.
Also, the dog tag that Nigel found in Leicester when he was with Glenn and Marie is on his way back to the family of the soldier. He was served in 1953 in the UK, and that is heading its way back to the family. So they've got the other one. This can reunite the two dog tags. Oh,
that is awesome. That is awesome. Me and Steve did similar to that. We found a corpse. Me and Steve Taylor. We found a corpse. A German lad. He was in World War II, and he had the dog tags. And I believe that through the database, we managed to get his corpse back to his sister.
Right.
Yeah, so that's pretty damn special. You know, like what? That just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Blows my mind.
Zarp's Metal Detective said, best slang, just say, how's it?
How's it? How's it? Have I just really sworn badly? How's it?
There we go. He's from Johannesburg.
Oh, okay, cool.
They all want to know about your dogging. I mean, sorry, swinging.
Yeah. Flash your lights if you're really eager. There you go. I learned that the hard way.
Hi everyone at work, just wanted to drop in for a minute. Glad to be part of this community, and I don't mean to be scarce, but I often work 6 days a week and also have a family. See you at lunch. Well, thanks for popping on. There we go. So I'm sure you're getting a few subs from these lot, because a few of them don't know who you are, but they do now. They like your sense of humour. So I think, you know, and like I say, he brings this into the videos, and this is what people need. You see, we get people say to us like that we put it all on for the camera. Believe me, off camera we were a lot worse than what we put on there, because I don't think anyone will talk to us again. You've got to give it some personality, because metal detecting is a hard thing to film, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And if I am 100% honest, that I am at the end of my game on this.
Mm-hmm.
You got a scoop there, man. But yeah, no, it's I'm close to wrapping up the whole channel. And the reason being is because of that, actually, and it's because there's only so many things that I can make hilariously funny.
Have you been onto that website there now? Yeah, that says value your channel.
No, I haven't. Is that actually a thing?
You can sell with that many subs. You'd get a lot of money for it.
Well, I've actually got I can't do that because I've got a big going away plan. The last video that I'm going to do is
something.
I'm going to bury something. I'm going to bury something, and it's going to be worth something.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and that's going to happen in 6 months' time.
But well, that'll be a shame, because people are just getting to know you. Mind you've got a good back catalogue. God,
yeah. I've been doing it for 10 years, you know. And it's great, and it's been brilliant, but I think that sometimes I don't want to call it art, but it kind of is, because it's entertainment, it's media, so it kind of is. You need to know when to stop, I think. You know, I think you need to know when you're at the end of the road. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I think it's the right thing for me to do. And then I'm going to go back to my base channel. I need to get that to 100,000 subscribers. I've got my plaque up there, my Addicted To Bleeps, 100,000 subscribers. And I want one for my base channel as well. So I'm going to get that done.
Glenn says you can gift him your channel if you want.
I would. To be honest with you, I'm the type of person that would do that. But no, I need it right at the end. I need it. Yeah, I need to do something. I have a plan.
I think, like you say, though, it's harder, isn't it? I suppose since I've started it, it's the Magnifish community, because it has grown so much. It's saturated. A lot harder to do now than it was 3 years ago.
Yeah, saturated. It's the same thing happened with metal detecting. 2012, there was a handful of metal detecting channels, and then slowly, we're kind of like a victim of our own success almost. Slowly, you know, our channels are getting bigger, and then other people are like, well, we're going to make channels as well. And now it's just saturated. And the problem with metal detecting is within that saturation, and it's just awful. And it can't really happen to you guys in magnet fishing, but people will fake finding things to get more views. And it's prolific now. And I'm not interested in any of that at all. If you can't entertain people with your face and your job, then don't lie about stuff. You know? No. It's just awful. Excuse me.
Yeah, we know it goes on and everything like that. We'll go out, and I've been accused of it many times, but
it can't really happen in magnet fishing, surely, because a big rusty thing is always going to be. If it's got a lot of rust on it, it must have been found in that environment.
Yeah, people don't look at it that way. I've been accused of it, and like I say, I've got all raw footage. From the minute I arrive, I turn the camera on. I've got the whole lot, and you're quite welcome to sit and watch it. You know, I know that when Marie found a bag of guns in Yorkshire, They
A bag?
a
Not
bag,
just
yeah.
one?
Actually, people said that somebody was over the other side of the bridge, the wall, in the water, hooking them on a magnet.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So, firstly, the bag came up open, with the open bit at the bottom, which if you put it on a magnet, you wouldn't do, would you?
No.
And not only that, they didn't realise we'd got 3 different camera angles, and there clearly wasn't anyone in the water, but we got accused of it.
Yeah. I mean, that gold coin there, I filmed that coming up, and that was just the worst. Because people just say, that gold's not got any marks on it, it's fake. But people don't understand that gold comes up like pretty much like the day it dropped.
Yep.
But you know, people know best, don't they?
Well, we did get a safe in Leicester about 3 years ago, and that had loads of gold in it. And like you say, that's been in the water. Yeah.
You found a safe with loads of gold in it?
Yeah, there was only about 600 quid's worth.
I need to actually watch your videos.
And with that, it was clean. Quick wash in the water, it looked brand new. But that's what gold's like.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it doesn't tarnish unless it's like rose gold or something like that. But yeah, people are just bloody ridiculous. That ring there as well, that was exactly the same. I found that ring there, and it's got Baghdad written in it, scratched in it, and it's got a picture of like an oasis, so you can't maybe able to see.
Right.
But oasis and palm trees, and then the other side of it, it says got a date on it, 18. I can't really read it here. 18. Anyway, it turns out after research, it's a World War One soldiers commemorative ring of when the British took Baghdad.
Right.
How about that, man? How about that? How cool is that, right?
Well, yeah, because there would have only been so many of them.
Yeah, and it was like in Kent. What? But I did find out it was Canadian, and it was a Canadian troops stationed there, and it all made sense after a while.
So you do detecting. You do a bit of urbexing down holes as well, then.
I do, yes, yeah, very much so. I'm blessed around here because I live right on the coast, and I can literally, if I looked out the window over there, I could see France. We had just a massive World War II, so much down here. And then we've got Dover Castle and a few other things around here historically, and all of the tunnels lead to each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's I was brought up here. It's a magical place to be brought up because like every day we stop being in the Goonies basically. You find a new tunnel, and we get down that, and so yeah, me doing this on videos, kind of revisiting some of those places. But the coolest thing is because I've got technology now, I can stick a GoPro to a bit of string and lob it down. I found a pipe sticking up just above on a mound, massive mound, next to where 2 massive AA guns were. I saw there was a pipe there, so I stuck a bit of string on with GoPro with a torch on it. And it went whole bunker down beneath it. Whole bunker untouched, man. Untouched. So we are going to, I think in a couple of months' time, we're going to go dig that out. It's probably been that way since World War II. Can you imagine? Yeah.
So now you've got to find your way in.
Well, luckily, so when we put it down, it was an air vent, right? And underneath the air vent is a thing, and you can see a corridor. Pulled it back up again, and then pulled some of the mud back. There's a lintel, is that what it calls? Top bit of a doorway.
Yep.
So got ridiculously lucky. Just got it straight away. So it's not going to take too much, I don't think.
Back in about 2010, I think it was, just reading a bit of local history, and they're going on about all the iron mines. So Google, let's have a look. Bit of 28 days later, there was a couple in my area. I'm thinking, right, where are these? So we went to the National Archives near us for local history, and we got all the plans for said mines because they got all the paperwork. But then it was a case of finding them. The only map I had was from about 1860, and it was a bit roughly drawn. It weren't very good back then, weren't like Google Earth. And me and my friend went out, and we just went walking around fields, Okay, it's a private estate, maybe we shouldn't have been walking on it, but anyway, we're walking. We managed to find 3 entrances on the same day, 3 out of the 4.
Wow.
And we went in and they weren't too nice, to be honest with you. We sort of managed to get in. One of them, I had to breathe in. I've got no chance now. 10 years ago, I had more chance of getting in there. You know, they're a little bit tight, some of the entrances. Yeah. And me and my friend, in one of them, we mapped over 2 miles underground of all the corridors, and they were iron mines. And one day we knew that one mine led into another one, so we thought, okay, we'll see if we can get to it. Someone else has done it on the internet, can't be that much of a problem. So we went past this room, and there's a well in the middle there. In this room, it's got doors on it, open, it's just a well in there where they used to get fresh water from. So we nipped through there, went round, and we found the other one. Now the other one had been blocked off with metal grate, so we stopped for a bit, had a break, and headed back. Took a shortcut. No. We thought it was the same well. Apparently there was 2. Right. So we went that, and what you do is, because it's like a big cross hatch, and mine is laid out like in a cross pattern. It's what they call pit and stall. They leave posts in there to hold the roof up and cut out channels that way, then they cut out channels that way. Mm-hmm. Well, we use glow sticks as markers to find our way out. We just literally push a glow stick in the ground, it's all mud, and no problems. Didn't see the glow sticks, kept walking and walking for quite a while actually. The glow sticks had fell over.
Oh no.
And all of us being men, there was about 5 of us going, yeah, I'm alright, yeah, I'm fine. We're all shitting ourselves, absolutely bricking it. But you know, we're good. And in the end I said, look, we keep going this way. We know the outer wall is on the right, we've got to go right. So we go right, and then you can hear running water. So we know we're somewhere near the face, because you never get running water in the middle of it, you only get it near the outside of it.
Right.
And we you could see that it was all wet, so you know that is the outer face of the mine. And then we went right again and went along. There's the glow sticks laying on the floor, and there's the entrance. And then everybody goes, blimey, I didn't think we were getting out of here. Because the trouble is, when you start to have the panic, the oxygen seems to disappear out the air. You know,
I stay calm in those environments. God, yeah. Yeah, I've been in similar myself. Did you put a magnet down those wells?
No.
Why?
Because it was 10 years ago and I'd never even heard of magnet fishing.
Oh, well now you do. Get your magnets down there.
Problem was, once I started doing it, we'd done it for about 6 to 12 months, lots of other people started putting it all over the internet. They are now filled in, there's no way you're getting in them.
Gotcha, I understand. Bloody humans ruining it for other humans again, right? Yeah, no, I understand.
I'm just going to grab my power lead, otherwise I'm going to go flat.
Yeah, no worries.
But that was the problem, you see, the internet sort of kills it as well.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying earlier about things, you just being a kind of, you destroyed it for yourself with the saturation of metal setting. Well, I was part of that because I created a YouTube channel, and which was semi-successful, but then other people did the same thing. Yeah. And, you know, I was part of that demise, if you will, but now it's such a problem.
When I started the magnet fishing one, I've been going for YouTube 3 years and a month. There was about 10 of us.
That's really good, like subs wise. Really strong.
Thanks.
Man.
But now I'm subscribed to over 100 channels. You see, and a lot of those 10 that were there when I started, long gone. You know what I mean? It's strange, but yeah, literally 3 years and 1 month I've been doing YouTube, and you've got others that are on there who I used to watch. And to be honest with you, there's only one that's still doing it from that, I would say.
Wow. I think the problem with magnet fishing is, in that instance of taking it onto YouTube, is it's so accessible. It's the greatest thing about it, but it's so accessible. You buy a magnet, you go to a river or canal and you lob it in there, and then bang, you're done. With metal detecting, you need permission to go somewhere, and you've got to buy a metal detector, which can cost you whatever. Yeah. So it's not as accessible as magnet fishing. So when magnet fishing started off, I knew that it was going to blow up. I absolutely knew it would explode. It
does shock you that, you know, with all these people, all these groups going out, the tonnage that gets pulled out every week, you know, it's really bad. I know myself, I've pulled out over 100 ton of rubbish since I've been doing it.
Yeah.
So you're probably talking between 20 and 80 tons a week. I mean, I'm surprised there's any water left in Britain.
I mean, that's got to be great for the environment, though,
Yeah.
surely.
And I think it is.
The dirty, horrible, rusty stuff out, That's got to be good for like the local, fish and stuff like that. Some rivers around here are disgusting.
Yeah.
You just see it piled up, bites and signage, and you just think, what the hell? When I was a kid in the 80s, I used to paddle in that river.
Yep.
I would never go in there now. So you're also doing a good thing for the environment as well.
Yep. When you think about it, some of the stuff we see in the water, we pull out forks and knives, and the fact is, people are jumping in there.
Mm-hmm.
When we did the Pond of Plenty, as we called it, up in the moors, there was people swimming in there. Okay, fair enough. It clearly says do not swim in there by order of the commandant. But anyway, people swim in it. And then they come up in chapters, what you do? And say, well, we've been pulling out these grenades. And they're like...
It's not that as well. Kids are going to be swimming in there, but it's the knives and things. You get a cut on one of those rusty old knives, and you're looking at sepsis is the way that pops into my mind. You just don't want that for a kid at all. And dogs as well. Yep. Dogs they like going for a swim, don't they?
Yep.
I want to see a dog get cut on a rusty bit of metal. No way.
No, exactly.
I still to this day just do not understand the mindset of any other human being that can just lob something in a natural environment.
Yep.
Just throw it. Can't it? It hurts me, man.
People are slobs,
Who are they?
Yeah, I mean the amount of motorbikes we've pulled out with petrol in them still and oil.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It really, really is. Yeah, people suck. They really, really do. But I mean, you've got to do for whatever bad there is in the world. You've got to do good, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you guys are doing a good thing, clearing up these places, and I'd like to be involved in that as well because I'd like to do good.
You'd enjoy it.
Yeah, I'd love it.
Come along, but Nicola, you're going to have to bring the kettle because this man's going to need a drink.
Yeah, damn straight. What the hell is wrong with you, Nicola? Now you're 60. He's like just facing you.
And you thought he was being nice to you. He's as bad as the rest of us.
No.
See, I'm rubbing off on him. Look, I've ruined him.
16. I meant 16.
Right, that's good evening, Sarge. And Sarge and his wife SJ, they sponsor our group. They're an American radio channel. And he's just had an operation. So in the field with Sarge, if you want to see a bit of camping, because that man camps in anything. He will go, if it's minus 20, he camps.
Well, it's interesting actually, old Sarge there, because like coming off of my YouTube channel, I'm doing a course, proper big long course in what's it called? Forestry. I forgot what it's called now. Forestry. Basically, people that want to learn how to live in the forest, I'm doing this massive course on that. I was thinking about transposing that to YouTube as well, and that's like a really, really long course I've got to do. It's got a portfolio.
Right.
I mean, Nigel. That's serious. If it's got a portfolio. Not enough bloody money, I tell you that. But I love camping. I love being in the woods. So yeah. What is his name? This guy?
Cliff. His channel's In the Field with Sarge.
I'll subscribe to that guy right now. In the Field with Sarge.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, man.
He's just put up bushcraft.
Yeah, bushcraft.
But yeah, he's an amazing bloke. And like I say, him and his wife sponsor our group, Outcast Radio Worldwide. And he no morals. He just doesn't care what the weather's like. He's out there. He's a proper man. He's our Cliff.
Yes, old school. That's what we like to see in society. None of this ink stuff.
Nah,
right,
he ain't no snowflake him. He's ex-military and he knows his stuff.
I've subscribed to you, Sarge. There you go, mate.
There we go. Cliff is a legend. There we go.
Sweet.
So, there we go. So, we'll have to organise a trip out sometime. Get him to come along and you can see how we do it. I mean... as
long as I get to find a gun, I'm happy.
To be honest with you, guns used to be exciting. Guns are boring now.
No, they're not. Not for me, they're not, 'cause I've never found one. A gun or a grenade, and you will see, and I will actually do a wee.
Grenades are getting boring as well now. Yeah, we started on the
Absolutely.
bigger ones, the 18-pounders now, because I shut the
Right.
Thames off with one.
You did what?
Shut the River Thames.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because it was 18-pounder by the bridge, and it was big enough to take the bridge out, so they had to shut the bridge, which meant they had to shut the Thames.
That's proper rock and roll, man. So do you do London much then?
I spent 6 months going along the Regent's Canal from one end to the other.
Right, so mudlarking, not
No, fishing.
Oh, okay then.
There is part of the Thames you can do, but obviously there's a big part of it that you can't do.
Yeah. So you have any luck?
What, with the Thames?
Yeah.
Oh, the Thames is so giving. It's so much history that it's unbelievable.
Well, let's do that then. Let's do that as well. Let's meet up because I'm not that far away from London.
We'll definitely sort something out. Find a good location with a really high crime rate, and we'll see what we can find.
But it's London. But my mate's sci-fi. I don't know if you've heard of sci-fis.
I've had him on here, Simon. Yeah.
Oh, cool. There you go. I mean,
Yeah, we said we've got to meet up with him and fish, and we're going to be having a fish with him, so we could probably combine it.
let's do it all together. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm 100% behind that. But I've got to do it in the next 6 months before I shut my channel down.
That's fine. Yeah, we can do that. But gosh, it's going to be a good meet. This is, isn't it?
That'll be a laugh. I tell you that now. We will have a giggle, my friend.
Yep.
Yeah, Si's a funny bugger. He comes across as being all this, oh yeah, mud lovers and all that, but as soon as you turn that camera off,
He was a friend of Glenn's. Glenn's known him for quite a while, but he was on here about 6-7 months ago. Fascinating guy, some of the stuff he finds.
He is, yeah, he is. But yeah, turn that camera off. Disgusting. Absolutely revolting. Wash that man's mouth out with soap.
All these people you're saying things about. You're outing them on my live stream.
Trust me, I wouldn't say these things if I didn't know they would think it's hilarious.
But that's what it's all about, having a laugh. Life, people take life too seriously. You've just got to have a bit of fun and enjoy it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Life's way too short. This world is way too depressing to not try and put a bit of light into it. You know what I mean?
Oh dear.
My battery's about to go.
I was going to say, actually, we'll wrap it up now because I'm sure you've got a lot more interesting things like drinking Kronenberg than talking to us.
Yeah, well, no, I'm going to go check out. We're going to go watch. What do you call it?
Sarge.
That. If anybody gets that, right? See if anybody gets the reference. What am I going to watch, guys?
Is that
Right.
when the wife says, you know, you're not having an early night?
Wait. Someone will get that. Nosebleed. And no one's getting it, man. They're all talking about other stuff.
Give him a chance. You know, it's a little bit behind.
Oh, is it?
Come little bit delayed.
Come on. Right. If they get this right, you owe me a £5.
I owe you a £5. Come on, you lot. Come on, don't let me down now. It's going to cost me a £5.
No, not Spider-Man.
Harry Potter.
No, not Harry Potter.
Spider-Man.
IBS.
IBS.
That's when I eat too much cheese. My wedding. Stranger Things. Devoter. Right, Nigel, you owe me a £5. I'm taking you up on that. Stranger Things is what I'm going to go watch.
Can I watch what?
Nosebleed. Stranger Things, man.
Someone's put that.
Yes, that's what I mean. That's my point.
So that means I won then. You owe me a £5.
No, you owe me a £5.
No, because they're guessing on my behalf.
No. I said if they get it, you got to give me a £5.
Hang on, you've twisted that. First it was on you £5 if they don't get it.
How could they not get that? A nosebleed. Oh, yeah.
But anyway, Chris, really appreciate you coming on, mate. It's been fun.
It's been fantastic.
But we'll meet up soon by the side of a water rather than a big hole.
Yes, absolutely. I'm really looking forward to that.
Please don't wear the hat.
No. Thank you for inviting me.
No problems, mate. Really appreciate it. And you never know, we'll get you on before you retire.
Yes, you got to. We've got a 6-month window here, yeah.
6 months, right? Okay. So.
Or my massive plan at the end of it.
No worries. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much for joining us.
Take care, buddy. Bye-bye, everybody.
See you later. Right, so that was Addicted to Bleeps. I'm going to close his screen down now. He was a fun guy, yes. We had a laugh. We're back out Sunday. We will go live after our week off. Not sure the location yet, but it'll be somewhere good. But as you hear there, it looks like we're going to have a meet up with him and Sci-Fines later in the year. Should make for an interesting video. But thank you all for joining. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the button. We will catch you Sunday. If not, we'll see you next Wednesday. Don't forget that video is old, but God, the finds are brilliant. Thank you all for joining.